let's go ahead and get some Reddit confession, man. I'm going to go ahead and refresh that motherfucker. Alright, let's see. Somebody said, I'm terminally ill and racking up credit card debt with 0 fucks to give. Okay, damn. He said, I've had cancer for 2 years now. Did chemo, lost my leg, beat odds, and managed to even go back to work. Well, shit hit the fan and treatment stopped working. Probably got weeks, maybe a couple months at best. I am 22. Damn, nigga. Don't own a house, don't own my car, have maybe 2K in the bank, so I took out a credit card, 6.5K limit, 0 APR. For 20 months, I was previously building up a good credit score, and now I'm buying whatever the fuck I want. The debt will die with me, and I give no fucks. And if you want to beef me about driving your bank fees up with this behavior, at least you get to live. Gang, I ain't gonna lie, that's real though. If Twin, you know what I'm saying, he said he only got a couple months at best, probably weeks. Nigga, I'm spending everything, nigga. Anything I wanted, nigga. With 6.5K, I'm spending that's nigga, I'm buying everything. I can't lie. Damn, man. Prayers to him, man. Prayers to him. But imagine if he makes it through, he pulls through, and then he has to deal with that debt. Damn, y'all. That would be fucked. That would be fucked. I ain't gonna lie. Somebody said my work shift got canceled, but I lied. I went to the beach instead. No. Let's see. I went dumpster diving in the 80s and won the lottery. What? When I was 13 in the 1980s or so, my buddy and I used to skate around looking for stuff to build a fort out of. We went dumpster diving at an old business park. We didn't find fort-worthy material. What we did find were garbage bags full of lottery tickets. Of course, we skated away with them. Every bag to his garage. All the lotto tickets were winners. We were noticing some were not punched with a hole. We went through thousands of tickets, and 1 out of every 200, 300 were not holed. Gang, imagine coming up on that. We somehow convinced his dad to turn them into a local gas station. Under his bad, made kind of sad. He was a cardi character. We went back to the same dumpster 2 more times. The 3rd time padlock. I think we both walked away with 1K plus that summer. New skateboards totally rad. Damn. Nigga, walking away with over 1K just from lottery dumpster diving, my nigga. I wish. It said mom told me something years ago and I've kept silent. My family is textbook dysfunctional. Mom, longtime alcoholic. Dad, abusive and non-existent. My brother and I raised ourselves. Damn, it be like that. My brother and I look nothing, and I mean nothing alike. When we go out, people think we're a couple, not siblings. He tans, I don't. I am tall, he is not. I remember when we were younger, comments being made and the comments being brushed off quickly. Fast forward to a night of drinking with my mom at a bar. I am now sober almost 4 years, thank God. She out of the blue says, I have a secret. No, I can't say. I need to take to my grave. She ended up telling me my brother and I have different fathers and she had an affair. To be clear, my parents hated one another and had a horrible marriage. We asked them to get divorced, which they finally did when I was 21, and I know exactly what his father is. I was 4 at the time, and I remember certain things that now make sense. Gang, how do you remember things when you were 4? I don't remember shit when I was 4, nigga. Maybe that's just me, though. Next day, my stepfather said to me, that thing your mom told you isn't true, and she was kidding. This was over 10 years ago, well over 10 years ago. I don't speak to my parents anymore for many reasons. I have not said anything to my brother, and now that we're getting older, I feel he has a right to know the truth. And if it's true, and if he wants, find out who his... Damn, nigga, that English is terrible. My grandmother told me before she passed away, and she knew and never said anything also. I didn't know what to do or even perceive my stepbrother. Dang, that is crazy, y'all. That nigga been lying to her brother, bro. Gang, could you imagine, like, if you're like mom or like you're like they just lied to you like about like being adopted, like say you were adopted, right, and they told you that they were like your real parents. Like I couldn't imagine that. I couldn't imagine that, bro. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. I can't lie. Let's see. I found a piece of paper in my dad's bathroom. Damn. Hold on. This is a long ass story. He said, I found a piece of paper in my dad's bathroom. What my mom's been worried about is true. I'm 17 and my parents are legally separated but not divorced yet. It's basically the same thing but without a few extra steps legally, and they're still considered married in the church. We are religious, so it has been a rough time proceeding with things without community backlash. My dad's very successful and never the guy you would think to be doing things wrong at home. They yelled at each other, fought not physically, and had a lot of conflict and disagreement on how to handle COVID. The fuck that's it? What does COVID have to do with anything? My family has a genetic disease that can make us more susceptible to other illnesses, and we take oral steroids that can make it worse too. My brother was almost not allowed to return to the house after going out with friends and walking into somebody's house. Nigga, imagine that. Oh my gosh. Imagine that. That's bad. Regardless, a few days ago, I was worried about the state with my dad. My mom has been paranoid that he somehow got control of the lights of her new house after getting an app that can turn them on and off remotely. She also thinks he's stalking her, has some of her passwords, and can see anything me and my siblings post to. Nigga, that is crazy. That nigga's crazy. I've always kind of dismissed her until I found the paper. The paper is a small diagram, a family tree with a small box around it. It has her parents, then my mom's sisters, then me and my siblings underneath. My mom in the box. To the side, it says 99% of all conversation with an arrow to the box. Then just a list of friends, listing out their full names, and then a note for... I can't read. Then a note to the side for one of them. Won't help. Underneath... Okay, fuck that. That's irrelevant. I don't know what to do. Whenever I call my dad, I'll have an issue with him. Previously saying he's gaslighting or that is something manipulative. He says I'm using my mom's words. He thinks I'm trying to alienate us from him. But then I find stuff like this. Okay. I don't know what. That story took a complete left, bro. Bro, what? When I was a kid, I drugged my dad for a whole month. Gang. When I was a kid, I drugged my dad for a whole month, bro. Warning, contains abuse. My father was a raging asshole. He used to beat us and yell at us about how worthless we were constantly. My mother finally had enough and said that he either gets psychological help or she leaves him. He went to the doctor and he was prescribed antipsychotic medication, which made sense to us kids because he was psychotic. When he started taking it, he magically became nice. No more beatings, no more yelling. It was paradise. Damn, nigga, imagine that. Then after a while, he turned mean again. That nigga stopped taking his meds. We asked our mom what was going on. She said that he stopped taking his medication because he didn't like the side effects, whatever that meant. I told you. We felt doomed. Until one day, my mom accidentally, left his prescription bottle in the kitchen. My sister and I looked at each other and didn't even have to say a thing. She got out a spoon and I ground the white pill into powder and we put it in his orange juice. What a nice day we had. We did this every single day, enjoying our temporary happy home until the prescription ran out. It was the best month of our childhood, and I'm not sorry. Damn, nigga. Them niggas drugged their dad. I mean, that's kind of a, you know what I'm saying, a reasonable, you know what I'm saying, that's a reasonable drug. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he abusive and he acting right off them pills, that's a reason. That's reasonable right there. That's reasonable. I ain't gonna lie. I can't knock it. I can't. Let's see. I'm telling you, that's a valid one, bro. View it. No, I don't wanna click this. I don't wanna click that. Wait, hold on. Let me see, because I don't wanna click nothing and then end up being like, okay. I think it's just, it's just a story. Okay. I thought it was like a picture or something. I was like, no, I don't want that. Alright, my friend told me something after a few drinks and I can't forget it. A few months ago, one of my closest friends opened up to me about something from their childhood, and ever since then, I've been carrying it around like a weight. We were having drinks, just the two of us, and they started talking about how they haven't slept properly in years. I knew they had trouble sleeping. They've asked me about sleeping pills before, but this time felt different. They got quiet and said there's something that haunted them since they were a kid. Okay, let's see. They told me about a time in primary school when there was a kid who bullied them constantly. One day, the bully followed them home and just wouldn't stop. Something in them snapped and they pushed the kid. The kid fell, hit the ground, and didn't get up right away. My friend got scared and ran home. Okay. Later that day, the kid was found dead. Everyone thought it was an accident. My friend never told anyone what happened until that night with me. Yo. Nigga, what? Am I hearing that right? Am I reading that right? They cried while telling me, and they said they never felt free from it. I haven't brought it up since, and they act like it never happened. So the nigga just go on Reddit? Okay. I've tried searching online to see if anything about it was ever reported, but I can't find a single thing. They didn't mention names or exactly where it happened, just that it was in a small village. I don't know what to do. Part of me thinks it was a tragic accident. Part of me is wondering what else I don't know. Maybe I'm just stuck with it now. I care about them, but it's hard carrying the secret. Damn, my nigga. That's so you know what I'm saying. They want to carry the secret. The friend trusted them to carry the secret, and they gonna go on Reddit and drop it like that, my nigga. Is that not crazy? Damn, nigga. Damn, that shit crazy, nigga. That shit crazy. I would be damned if my homeboy did that. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Let's see. Somebody said, I'm so over this. I can't do this anymore. I'm out. Throwaway account. I trusted you to take care of me, and you are not doing that. We knew for years you would be laid off, and I begged you to retrain to find another job, to not just stick your head in the sand and do nothing. You ignored me. I begged you. It sounds like this person like kind of like venting on here. It says, I begged you to put together a better resume to get more certifications that would increase your chances of getting a job, and still you ignored me. I'm working with an autoimmune disease and a chronic pain, and you've been out of work for a year. Damn. You would not even file for unemployment when I begged you to. Instead, you let me pay for everything. Damn. I can't take this anymore. I give you 31 years, but to give you 1 minute more sickens me to my soul now. I hate you. I hate what you have done to me. I hate your stupid, idiotic habits, and I hate your asinine, stuck up. I ain't never heard that. Asinine? I don't know. Asinine, stuck up, wannabe, low class, orange menace, loving family. Damn, what the family do, gang? I'm getting out. I'd rather be alone for the next 1,000 years in the pit of hell than to have to deal with you and your idiot family and that crap that you and they believe. Damn, nigga. That nigga fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. You know how bad somebody would have to hate you to just post this, my nigga? You know how bad somebody has to hate you to post this, bro? Damn, nigga. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy, gang. That is crazy, bro. Here's what we're about to do, though. We're gonna do by top. The top confessions. Oh, wait. It don't even gotta be today. It could be all time. The all-time top confessions. Damn, that shit's long as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not reading that. But I don't wanna. Damn, that shit's long as fuck too, nigga. I know for a fact I ain't reading all that. I can't lie. Damn, what the fuck? Hold on. Let me see. Damn, I look, you said do weird confessions? Alright, let me see. Hold on. Weird confessions. Is that even like a crazy confessions, dirty confessions, weird stories? Yo, what? Nigga. I nutted on my own face and got caught in the act. Gang, am I reading that right? I was younger and my family kept everything in the living room, so one night my friend gave me a porn DVD, and so I waited till I thought everyone was asleep, snuck into the living room, popped that bad boy, and started jerking. Then I had an idea to try to... Bro, no. Gang, what? Then I had the idea to try to suck your own what, my nigga? Anyways, couldn't reach, so I stayed in that pose till I nutted. Then I sat up to clean up and go to bed. Then I saw my dad standing in the doorway, staring at his son's face covered in his own cum. And just moments before, he was staring at my ass, wondering where he went wrong. Nigga. That is something you take to the grave. That's something you don't even confess, my nigga. Yo, the fact that this nigga just he tried to suck his own dick, bro. Gang. I don't even know what to say. That shit's crazy, my nigga. That's some shit you take to the grave, nigga. I know that. Bro, what? Bro, what? I am sexually attracted to my sister. Nigga, what? Nigga, I am an 18-year-old boy. My sister is 4 years older than me. We were always close as siblings. When I was young, every day after coming from school, my mom would make my sister and my mom would make my sister and me sleep for a few hours while she goes to the kitchen to cook lunch. My sister and me would sleep on the same bed. My sister falls asleep quickly while I take like 30 minutes. This nigga's English is terrible. I don't know. While sleeping, I spoon her. We slept on our side. I hug her from the back tightly without waking her and put my hand over her. I wear shorts above knee, and she usually wears tight yoga pants or leggings. So after she sleeps, I try to wedge my knee on her. Bro, no. I try to wedge my knee on her thick, juicy ass. I push my knee so it touches her ass, and I place it in between the cheeks. I get that feel, and then when she is deep in her sleep, I slowly put my hand under her. Bro. I don't think I can read this, bro. This is this nigga's sister. Gang, this is this nigga's sister, bro. Bro, I don't think I can read this. I don't feel comfortable reading this, knowing this nigga is doing. Bro, that sounds like a guy, bro. Bro, that sounds like a fetish, my nigga. Like, bro. Gang, that's not no. Like, no, that's not, bro. Gang, if you really, I don't even, bro. That's actually weird, bro. That's actually weird, bro. That is actually weird, my nigga. Like, that shit just makes me uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie. That shit just made me uncomfortable, like dead ass, my nigga. Gang, that shit just made me uncomfortable. No. Nah. I thought that nigga nutting on his own face was weird, nigga. No, this nigga needs to be locked up. That nigga needs to be locked up, like dead ass. That shit is crazy. No, I don't even know, bro. No, bro. Nigga, what? Bro, no, bro. Bro, what are we seeing, bro? What are we seeing, chat? What are we seeing today, bro? What are we seeing, bro? Nigga. What? When I was little, I used to sniff people's behinds when they bent over. I was 8 when I recognized it as morally wrong. I feel so bad for those poor people who bent over in front of me. Like, nigga, what? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy, my nigga. Nah. Confession of my bigger brother. My brother confessed this. This is an I perspective. When I was thinking about the next thing would do on my Discord server, this nigga, bro, what? Nah. I don't know what the fuck that is. I ain't reading that bullshit. I ain't reading that. Bro said, what is the matter with me? I am in my early 20s and I am Asian. Not to brag, but I am very pretty and people often say so. I used to like the attention when I was younger, but over the years that only became my only value in my identity, my beauty. I was very sociable when I was younger and enjoyed making fun and being playful with everyone. I got off just because I was pretty. But over the years, I've always been told you are pretty, this and that, and you're beautiful. I think I am traumatized, and now I feel like I have nothing else other than beauty, no talent, no skills, just being pretty. Not to be braggy, but I am a good artist and good in studies, but no one recognizes me as an associate, or it's so miserable. What? It's always just beauty. Then nigga said, I have no best friends, not even as many friends, and even the ones I have are just surface level. This has also caused me to never find decent man, and I never dated or experienced real love romantically. He said, I am a huge failure in relationships, and it's just tragic no one wants to show genuine love to me. I don't blame society, and I know it's all my fault that I allowed such comments to become my identity. But how can I not feel traumatized when it's all I ever hear? Damn. I am just so lonely. For once, I want to have real relationships with friends and a lover. My mental health is deteriorating. Okay, look. Deteriorating. I think I said that right. Deteriorating every day, and I have built so much emotional trauma inside myself. Damn. Sometimes I wish I wasn't who I am, then maybe I could be happy, carefree, and not feel so lonely. Damn. Everyone thinks I am lucky because I am pretty, but the truth is so far darker. It's a burden, a curse, and an awfully lonely path. Damn, man. That's real, though, man. That's real, man. That's real, man. That's real. That's real. That's real. That's real. That's real. Nah, bro. This shit needs to get reported, though, bro. Gang, I don't even think you fully read this, bro. Nigga. Nah, that's actually not, bro. That shit is disgusting, bro. That shit is disgusting, bro. No, bro. That nigga is weird, bro. That nigga is weird. What's your weird confession? Once when I was 8, I became friends with someone. We shall call him Max. You said, I seen enough, bro. This shit weird. I'm telling you, gang. Max was friends with another boy named Connor. I did not like Connor. He was a schmuck. So I went around telling everyone Connor looked at my penis in the toilets. Nigga, what? Funnily enough, everyone bought it, even Max. And actually, Max ostracized Connor. Connor still hates and says that gives me a mega stink eye whenever he sees me. I feel really bad. Damn, Connor. Damn. This nigga said, I still don't know where all 50 states are. That's how bad the education system failed me. Or maybe I'm just stupid. I don't know. It just never stuck. I can name all the structures in the... Can I name all 50 states? Hold on. I think we about to do a quiz right quick, chat. I think we about to do a quiz right quick. Okay. Click on Maine. Maine. Where is Maine at, yo? Maine is up here. I know Maine is up here. I want to say it's like... I know this is like New Hampshire or something. Bro, where's Maine at, bro? I'm gonna say... That was Delaware. Fuck. That's Maryland. Fuck. That's Pennsylvania.
Vermont.
Alright, bet. We knew Maine was up there. Vermont. Nigga, Vermont? Nigga, where the fuck is this at, my nigga? Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Vermont? That motherfucker, I don't know about that. Oh, I'm probably say that bit probably like... That's Missouri, fuck, that's Illinois, fuck, nigga, what? Okay, Alabama, alright, we know this one.
Arkansas.
Alright, you know what I'm saying? Arkansas, okay, we know this one too.
South Carolina.
We know this one, come on.
Virginia,
we know this one too, come on. That's Kentucky.
Illinois.
Yep,
Washington.
Come on, hey, we on a roll right now. We're on a roll.
New Hampshire.
Fuck. Okay, New Hampshire's like right here. I know that. No, I clicked the wrong
West
one.
Virginia.
I knew it. West Virginia.
New Mexico.
New Mexico's down here. We know this.
Delaware.
Okay, look, Delaware. We just had this one. I want to.
Maryland.
Okay, we knew that. Maryland's over here. What? I'm just guessing. Georgia.
Tennessee.
We know that. Tennessee.
Nevada. Kentucky.
Where's Kentucky at? Kentucky.
Oklahoma.
We knew that. Oklahoma's
Colorado.
like right here. Colorado. That's like up here. Damn.
Kansas.
Kansas like right here. Oh,
Alaska. Idaho. New York. Utah.
How could I forget? Utah's like over here. We knew that.
Texas. Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Connecticut.
Oh, I got 2. Yep. Anyways, basically we know where the 50 states at. You know what I'm saying? We know where the 50 states at, y'all. Like, we know that. We know that. We know that. Okay, I don't think there's any. Okay, look. So this one says, in high school, a bunch of my friends / people got called or was left a voicemail by an unknown number saying that they were outside their house, giving specific details about their homes, and was going to kill them or. Okay. Most of them are freaked out and called the police. I, being a strange person, wanted to be a part of the group and said I got a call too. Some of my friends had to go to therapy over the calls, and years later, the troubled individual of our friend group sent me a Facebook message saying they knew I didn't get a call because I wasn't on their list. Damn. That nigga exposed that nigga. That nigga exposed that nigga. Let me see. Damn, where the fuck? Nigga, ain't no good confessions now. Ain't no good confessions. Where all the good confessions at? Where are the good confessions at? What's the weirdest and creepiest confession you have ever gotten from a seemingly normal person? I was once a witness to a car accident in the middle of nowhere and waited with one of the drivers until police and EMTs arrived. Okay, you know what I'm saying? W pedestrian, you know what I'm saying? It was so far from anything that it took from 45 minutes to anyone to get there, so we ended up talking. This guy was about 75 and delivering pizzas because he was fired from a patient advocacy job at a hospital for sharing too much about his divorce with a patient. What? So he had a divorce he got married to okay. Should have been my first warning sign for what I was in for. He would go into his patient's room, talk about his ex-wife with the patient, couldn't do anything about it because they were recovering from a double leg amputation, and couldn't walk out of the room. Damn. He didn't see anything wrong with this behavior and blamed the hospital for firing him unjustly. Just wait, it gets weirder. We're sitting there for about 30 minutes, and he's already been through his whole sob story. So I tried to change the subject, and we're talking about something lighter now that he's lost his job by harassing a patient. I asked about his hobbies, foolishly thinking that there's no way we'd go too deep. Like if he's a serial killer, he wouldn't admit that, would he? Well, it turns out that his hobby is writing Kim Possible fan fiction / erotica. That nigga's a weirdo. That nigga's weird. Kim Possible fan fiction, nigga. That's a Disney, isn't it? Was that Disney? No, Kim Possible wasn't Disney. Nigga, what was that shit on? It wasn't Nickelodeon. I don't know what that shit was on, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie, but that nigga's weird, bro. That shit is a kid show, bro. Let's see. Oh no, what you think, man? What you think? Keep doing confessions? Cause that confession wasn't that one. You know what I'm saying? That community. We can do this one. You said it was Nickelodeon? Naughty confessions. She said, I'm just a secret. I recently met a man in the neighborhood I reside in. He's married with three kids. I'll be honest, I purposely walk my dog whenever I hear his car pull up, and I do it to provoke him. I've seen him staring, and he would spend a couple extra minutes in his car with the ignition off and caught him eyeing me. 2 weeks after the ongoing stare downs, he finally approached me yesterday. Small talk. He asked me about my dog, then got more personal with the questions. I wanted to make him feel like it was his idea. He invited me over, saying that he had a hard day and wanted to take a few shots. You know what that means, gang. You know what that means. I had a bottle in my bag, and I dropped my dog off back in my apartment. And right after our second shot, I grabbed his dick. He was hard as fuck. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. You know what I'm saying? That's a MILF I need, my nigga. That's the type of MILF I need, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It says, and had him touch on me with his ring finger. He was a little hesitant, but I didn't want to leave without him giving a taste of that forbidden chicken. Felt him throbbing in my Felt him throbbing. Okay, and Emma. Okay, he put me on the sofa and slit. Okay, and I haven't felt that amount of a rush in a minute. Knowing he wouldn't have any excuse as to why he couldn't smash his wife last night, he was biting my ear and no longer could hold himself together and unload it into me. Yo, bro, she's married with 3 kids, my nigga. Keep that in, bro. Keep that in mind, gang. Keep that in mind. What got me was his fuck expression, okay? Pure satisfaction. New cat, new sounds in his ear. Gave him my number and told him to text me whenever she isn't around. was so good. I went to bed happy as fuck. That's a man. Man, that's a little milk. Hey, I need me something like that. I need me something like that, nigga. I need me something like that, nigga. I need me something like that. Overnight airplane trip. This just happened recently, okay? In the last couple of weeks, I was touring around Europe, right? And on my flight back, I got upgraded to the first class cabin. Of course, this was a dream come true. You lucky son of a bitch, nigga. When I be on that goddamn plane, nigga, my legs be crunched up, bro. Like, nigga, I can't do it, bro. I can't do it, bro. I have to get an aisle seat, bro. Otherwise, I'm gonna be going through it. But anyways, nigga, it was an overnight flight back to North America, so I covered myself with a blanket and tried to get some sleep. I woke up maybe about an hour into the flight. The lights were dimmed, and from what I could tell, everyone around me was sleeping. In the dimness of the cabin, my mind started to wander, and I started to get all too familiar feeling. God damn, I couldn't say that bit. I was wearing an oversized hoodie and some loose sweatpants, so under the blanket, my hand found its way into this pants and down some. Okay, I edged myself for what seemed like 10 minutes, but when I looked at it, at the time, it had been close to an hour. I got up and went to the airplane toilet to finish because I knew I would make a mess. Yo, bro, you can't control yourself on a plane, my nigga. Come on, bro. It's never that serious, bro. It's never that serious. It only took about 2 minutes for me to have one of the best, in my life in there. I looked at my panties, which now are soaking mess. Okay. I don't want to just read no goddamn sex stories, my nigga. That's not what I'm saying? That's not what I came here to do. That's not what I came here to do, nigga. That's not what I came here to do, nigga. Yeah, I think that's all it is, bro. I think that's all it is, bro. Yeah. Damn, nigga. You said this shit's so illegal, bro. Like, nigga, for real, bro. Like, for real, nigga. Gooning at work. Nigga. Gooning at work, gang. I work overnights at a social club. I wear a suit and try to keep myself busy. But when I get stressed out / bored, I sit on the old leather seats where the men get their shoes shined. I take my trousers and underwear down, and I scroll Reddit with one hand, and Bro, what, bro? Bro, what, bro? Feeling my chicken and basketballs pulse as I pump shitloads of onto the floor as... Okay. Yeah, no, I think, that's enough Reddit. I think that's enough Reddit, y'all. I think so. I think that's enough Reddit, bro, cause that's different. That's different, bro. Like, niggas doing that, bro. Like, niggas doing that, bro. Like, that shit crazy.